Hey everybody, just me again, Wayne. Thanks for checking out this video of the millions that you could have clicked on.
Thank you.
This, of course, is part 2 in our series exploring what Doug Brignole's BRIG20 is, whether it works, and whether you might consider using it in whole or in part in your own workout program. And I'm your guinea pig. I'm aiming to compete in another classic physique competition later this year, and obviously, I'm nowhere near ready now, but I think I can get ready. Here's a video, if you care to watch it, of the reporting on how my first competition went in October of 2021. And our standard disclaimer, I am not a personal trainer, I'm not a physician. Before you embark on any physical improvement program, please check with your physician, okay? And I assume no responsibility if you hurt yourself while doing the stuff that I do, okay? I'm not making suggestions, I'm just saying, hey, here's what I do. So, caveat emptor, as it were. Next, I'm going to demonstrate for you one of the exercises from the BRIG20, but it is modified, and I will explain why in the clip. Okay, guys, we're going to talk about triceps extension today. And remember, everything I'm saying comes from Doug's book and his videos and that sort of thing. So none of this is stuff that I have made up myself. But this is an example of one of those situations where you don't have the equipment to do exactly the exercise that Doug recommends, because he recommends the 2 cable, simultaneous arm extensions. But this cable machine, it does not have arms to adjust that lateral, the lateral, whatever the hell, closeness of the things enough. So, just doing one arm at a time. All right, now most people, you'll notice, do triceps pushdowns, like this, with one or both arms. And look at the angle there. Your triceps and that line of resistance make a V, which, according to Doug, is not optimal. This is where that concept of opposite position loading comes in, where the muscle that's doing the work needs to be as close as possible to directly opposite, the resistance, because that way the muscle gets as great a percentage of that resistance as it can. So we're not gonna do triceps pushdowns like that. Rather, we're gonna turn around and notice where we've got the cable set, the pulley. It is pretty much right behind my shoulder, although I always have to take a step over and make sure it's right there. And we've got the triceps and the line of resistance as close to parallel as possible. So we're gonna step out here, so we get a nice bend in that triceps. And keeping this arm, as still as we can. Extend that as far as we can. Slow release. Do it again. And you know how the rest goes. You do it for as many reps as you need, or as many reps as your plan calls for, and whatnot. And notice, please, that we are trying to extend that arm to be as straight as we can so that we get that full range of motion. It's really easy, I'm sure you know this, to go like that and then come back. I do that all the time and then have to catch myself and correct it. But all the way out, all the way back. And let's see, for the other arm, actually, let me just look at you guys so you can see where the cable is positioned in terms of my shoulder. And I try to get, again, that triceps as close to parallel as possible with the line of resistance. All the way out. Slow release. All the way out. Slow release. And by the way, we don't have an attachment here that's just got a rope and one ball, so I have to knot this up and keep moving my head over so I don't whack myself in the ear. And over again. So that is the triceps pushdown, or I guess we could call it triceps pull out, I suppose. As I said, Doug recommends doing this with 2 cables at a time, but I don't have the equipment, so we improvise like we do. And everybody in the gym is being super nice about my standing here talking to myself like a weirdo. But anywho, quoting Mo, or paraphrasing Mo from Smart Training 365, seldom can a person take an exercise program or a training protocol and adopt it exactly as it's written and have it work for them. Almost never works that way. Instead, you follow a program as closely as you can, long enough to see what parts of it do work for you and which don't. And the ones that do, if you want to, you then adopt them. And that is how you come up with a program that does work for you. Included in the description for this video is a link to a downloadable version of the workout program I am following at the moment. And it includes generous doses of BRIG20, although certainly not all of it. There are, I think, 16 or 17 exercises, maybe 18 that I'm doing in the program, and 8 or 9 or 10 of them are from the BRIG20. So, it's the BRIG8 or the BRIG10 or something like that. And it's going to take at least a couple more weeks. I just finished up my first week of training. At least a couple more weeks for me to determine if I want to stick with the ones that I have. See if they're working. See if I can feel or see any difference. And so in a couple more weeks, maybe 3 weeks, because I want to give it enough time for me to really tell, then I'll know if I want to swap out those exercises, keep them, supplement them, or whatever. And by the way, the document, it's a Word doc, so you can download it and you can edit it, as you see fit, fill in your own exercises and whatever. Now, by the way, shout out to Strong for Life, who looked at the plan and said, hey, Wayne, how come you're not doing the anterior lying dumbbell press that Doug recommends for the front deltoids? And I responded and said why. But the more I got to thinking about it, the more I asked myself, why aren't I trying that? As long as I'm trying so many other BRIG20 exercises. So today at the gym, I swapped out and I did the slight decline anterior dumbbell press for those front shoulders. And my front shoulders really felt it. So I think that is the exercise that I will be using for the front deltoids here for the next 2 or 3 weeks to see how it goes. All right, everybody, that is what I have got. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing, share, leave a comment, all that good stuff. And by the by, although I'm not trying to sell you or sell you on anything, if you're interested in the true bodybuilding program at Smart Training 365, follow the link in this video description and use the coupon code WAYNE, that's me, Wayne, and you get $100 off the program. It's more than 20 hours of videos and whatnot, so if you can swing it, I think it's a pretty good deal. All right, thanks again. You guys are awesome. Come back, if all goes well, in 7 days for the next video in this series. And if you're interested in guitar and heavy metal stuff, come back Wednesday when we'll have another video for that. You guys are awesome. Talk to you soon.